That hasn't left a current.
Doesn't hurt that bad, though. There's a lot of cash in here.
You have to swim through the top, down.
Yeah, so there's got to be some way of dealing with this.
Go down.
No.
Oh, around.
Yeah.
Barnacle. Goodbye, Barnacle.
Oh, there's one seahorse part.
Oh,
so we're not so much fixing the seahorse as replacing it entirely. Look at this. Is there treasure over there? There might be. That seems weirdly specific for some reason.
In a tiny garden, in the hollow of a sunken ship, lay the remains of a clockwork seahorse. It must have built and cared for this garden until it finally expired. Although Merrin could not fix it, she would do her best to carry on its noble purpose.
Okay, so we got that one taken care of. Then let's go over to the right. Because we can get the stuff over there. You know, I thought we'd actually be really close to the end of the game. I actually really don't know how far we are.
I mean, at this point, it's repair the seahorse, save the merlady, and then find your father.
But, like, if we check this, it looks like there's room for at least, like, 1 or 2 more areas. What? Oh, right, there was that, like, hellaciously dark zone that we kind of didn't...
The deep light, right?
Yeah, because... Oh,
crab.
That's a background. That's not a background crab. Oh, hey.
Yep, use your ice.
Finally get through here.
Yep. And there's a green one.
Grab the thing. We're getting a lot of upgrade tokens. I like. Okay. Oh, right. And I can get in here, too. That is so useful. I will admit, though, as far as, like, collectathons go...
Oh, mine.
Yeah. This one's probably one of my... Or not collectathons, metroidvanias. This is actually probably one of my least favorite.
Wait, what? What other ones have you played, then, that
Lots.
you prefer?
Ori and the Blind Forest, for starters.
Well, you never played that with me.
No. Well, the special edition came out. The, like, extendo version. Which actually was quite good.
What makes it special edition? Did they just add parts to the game that they
yeah, they extended the game. I think they added a whole extra dungeon. Several things, really. Enough that, like, would be worth probably playing again. I still need to get the bird catcher
oh, you aren't
playthrough.
gonna explode that?
I need to, but I gotta...
Oh, you need a mine?
Yeah.
Ugh. With the faces on it. I'm still wondering about that whole, you know, ancient civilization that fought with the Marrows. Set it off?
Can't seem to. Guess if I bump it... There we go. What's this? Oh, health fragment. Okay, cool.
Increases your maximum health.
So I guess, looking at it now... Oh, I need yet another bomb to get through here. Or I can teleport. But I might as well blow my way through for shortcuts. I'm trying to think of other Metroidvanias. It doesn't exactly count, but Sultan Sanctuary had like a really nice map exploration system. It just wasn't super necessary after a while.
The Glowkeep Forest.
The Glow Kelp Forest? Yeah.
Oh, it's kelp.
Yeah.
Well, kelp.
Makes sense.
Do you like seaweed?
To eat?
Yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, it's what we use for sushi.
Yeah.
For soups.
I guess for me... Oh, I wonder if I could abscond with his face and bring it over to the other dungeon.
I don't know.
Interesting question.
From one zone to another?
Seaweed is okay. I've eaten, like, dried seaweed.
They get stuck in your teeth, though.
It's not so bad. What was it? It was like seaweed chips. I had that in college once. It was actually pretty good.
Oh, yeah, you'd buy bags of that stuff.
Yeah. I only ever bought it once. But it was a good flavor. The problem is, like, a lot of ritzy foods like that tend to be really expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love vegetable chips and stuff. But there's no way I'm generally gonna buy them. Oh, God. No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Time stopped.
Good. The nice thing is there's nothing there, so I can just leave. Trying to think of other collectathons that not collectathons. Oh, I wonder if I can. Wait.
No, it came
well, that
to
works.
You.
Okay, and then this. Whoops.
I'm probably stating the obvious too often in this, but I mean, unless we come up with our own topics of conversation.
What? It feels like you're supposed to be able to go in there, but I guess not? That's some weird topography.
Sonar, anything?
There's like coins. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh.
There you go.
Wow.
You found the path.
I actually totally forgot that sonar was used for more than just that.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that needs a head.
Didn't we already clear this area out? I'm really curious if I could abscond with the head from this area and use it for things. I'd actually say I haven't played enough of Aquaria to like really get the feeling of difference between the two.
Hey, eel friends.
Oh, wait, no. What?
Eels.
Yeah, no eels. But we've got that explodable chest. It has to be blown up.
The eels give you a bomb. Nah.
Doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll just do trading. I wanted to get those upgrades first.
Heat repair.
I want to get magma droplets. Okay. What game had my favorite art? Bastion, hands down. That's like kind of a no contest thing.
Mist. Mist is still my favorite. Well, for the best of the series, I would say I really liked parts of Riven and Revelation, but I think Exile had some really nice environments.
Yeah.
What?
I guess.
You've never played them.
They're so dated, though.
Hey, they're still amazing. Like,
I'm trying to think of other games. I'm really stoked for No Man's Sky. That game looks like it's going to be glorious in its like beauty. I've never seen that before.
Looks pretty flat color to me, though.
Ow.
Oh,
Just here for the treasure. Don't
touch.
throw my ruby away, you dumb Moai head.
I think it's funny that you call them Moai heads when they're really Maori.
Fergan, Durgan, don't care. Okay.
Full speed ahead.
Nope, full speed down this direction. I'll be fine. I don't need to use your dumb chokehold point things. Okay, so where are we going? We're going all the way over here. Okay, I guess I need to use these. Yeah, we've got enough booster charges and like power-ups that we can actually kind of go against
yeah.
these for like quite a while, actually. Isn't there like a bit of treasure? Oh, there's some kind of like really tight tunnel over on the far right side that we never checked out. Do you see it? There's like a little mini tunnel back where we started.
Oh no.
I will say though, this game does rank pretty high in terms of like base beauty. Oh, come on. That's okay, we'll be fine. I just have to wait for my engines to recharge.
Still love the music in this.
Oh yeah. Music in this game is great. But there's been a lot of games lately with actually really good music. Like, oh, Journey. You bastard.
Puffer again. Whoa, wait.
Oh.
It was a little exasperated there.
So that's how you deal with the
fire.
puffer fishes.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So I guess I've had the tools to deal with these guys for a while now.
Get to sink, get to float. Yeah. Oh, it's another laser one. Do you need to move them into the path? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It stopped there.
This is the cleverest shit I've seen all game. Like, truly. This
there you go.
is redonkulous. I love it. But, like... Wow.
There's the puffers, yeah. Hey, you can pull that up.
Sort of. Don't know if it's a good idea, necessarily.
Well, that's how you get into this area.
Yeah, problem is, I don't think I can get this pufferfish to...
To move?
Oh, no, I can.
You have to put him down and around.
Yeah, this is a pufferfish puzzle. Wow! What is this game? This is the most interesting mix of mechanics I've seen in a long time.
Go puffers. Oh, don't
I gotta
hit
make them
the
float
puffers.
to actually get them to go around.
But now you have to go around to open up the
Gate.
hatch.
Yeah, it kind of sucks moving him, but at the same time...
Can you push your way through?
Actually...
Or can you pull?
Looks like... The answer
he
is...
pushed.
Pufferfish pushes. I'm just along for the ride. See, am I planning on streaming We Happy Few?
Oh yeah, I wanted to take a look at that. I mean, wouldn't you want to do that? You need to open it up for him, unfortunately.
Yep. The problem
Or
is he's
is he-
freaking out. And I can't get him to move. So, the answer is, yeah. I'd actually... oh, no. Yeah, so I have to get him to go up. But the answer is yes, I have a key. I just haven't had the time to cover it.
Yep. Pull!
As much as I'd like to cover We Happy Few, I've been trying to finish some other things. Like, I'd love to play it.
Well, when you want to play one round until we die, I mean, supposedly these, people in a
Yeah, we could.
sort of dystopic...
I mean, honestly, I
town.
could actually do it.
You have to act happy, and they call you a downer if they realize that you're not on the drugs. Actually, do you know what it reminds me of? Completely opposite method. But there was a movie called Equilibrium with Christian Bale. I still don't like Christian Bale as an actor, but whatever. So Christian Bale is in a futuristic universe in which everyone has to take pills to be emotionless because they find that emotion is the root of all evil in the world. You know, greed, jealousy, blah. Essentially, they want to be like Jedi Knights, maybe, except a little bit less virtuous. And people have to take these things at an allotted time of day. And if they start showing signs that they haven't been taking their pills, then they get executed or sent off to work camps or something.
I'm gonna be so cranky if this only gives me a basic... Damn it! A Tine Collector? All that effort for a Tine Collector? Wow!
Right.
That
So
is
I think it's interesting how
so disappointing.
in this new game, this We Happy Few, it's everyone has to take pills to pretend that everything is hunky-dory even though it's a really terrible place. And they had a scene where people were in the trailer where they were like, yeah, we have this piñata, let's eat all the candy on the inside, and then you snap out of it and you realize they're tearing apart like a giant decayed rat. And it's just like, ugh. So, I mean, with Equilibrium, it was all about, what is humanity and how, emotion is tied to being human and how it'd be better to have that versus the order of, emotional indifference and nothingness kind of deal, if you know what I mean. But this one seems to be not necessarily an opposing concept. It's not like they're trying to be
We can give it
too
a go.
emotional
We
all
can
the
give it a
time.
go after this.
but they're trying to pretend away the circumstances that they're living in rather than fixing it. And you know what? I hate it. I hate it when a society decides to put a band-aid over an issue rather than actually combating the root cause. Do you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Though, I mean, in Equilibrium, they thought that the root cause of crime and disorder was emotion. Whoa! Oh, it's one of those head things.
Yeah. Familiar faces.
So I don't know. In Equilibrium, I can sort of see why they would think that their methods are justified. But in this We Happy Few, it really is just a situation of, you know, you're not going to make things better by pretending everything's just fine.
Yep. I guess I gotta fire them into the face with a bit of a boost. Okay, there we go. Whew! Fighting those faces is interesting.
A clockwork seahorse
Oh, yeah.
lay on the floor amongst the waving strands of glow kelp. It must have once been a guardian for this undersea forest. Merrin would make sure that a part of it would live on within the sea garden.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
people
it
are
looks like
mentioning
it's
Elysium,
supposed to have a thing here. The answer is no. Okay, whatever. So I guess we're done with this entire zone. Is this... This is a thing, but I think we already been here. Did we go in here? Or is this a shortcut? Hey! I like me some shortcuts. Where's the next piece?
Mm-hmm.
All the way... Oh... Hey, you know how you said you wanted us to go to the deep light? There's your answer.
Woo!
Okay, let's save first. This is a really solidly designed game, though. I will totally admit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm having a lot of fun playing it. I just... let's see, we want the maw. I think, for me, the you know, absolute, you know, movement, I think kind of...
Yeah, sorry I was going on about movies, especially ones that are not at all pertinent to this particular story.
It's okay. Every once in a while, you kind of need a topic after. We don't
don't
need to
know
be on
enough
topic
about
all the time.
the evil, you know, mechanized civilization in this game.
Okay, Mr.
You know what I mean?
Krabs.
I mean, it seems like some of the machines are good, like the seahorses themselves.
Yeah.
What other benevolent machines have we encountered in this game? Aside from the seahorses.
I mean, the faces give us treasure when we kill them.
Yeah, but the faces look like marrow carvings as opposed to things left over by that ancient civilization.
Yeah.
The Fomori. I remember
Yeah.
that they were...
The faces are totally marrow. Like, marrow based. Or no, Fomori based. So we can do ice shield, and yeah, let's get these. There we go. Oh, we got some treasure over here. I bet this is another one of those. Yep.
That begs the topic of technology versus nature. Or technology versus magic. You know, like in fantasy settings and such, how mechanization is often associated with, you know, evil progress.
Yeah.
I think it's just...
I get a little tired of that topic, honestly.
I think it's because of, like... I mean, if you look back to the Industrial Revolution, while it helped this, you know, new technological age actually progress with, you know, concepts like the factory work setting and mechanized parts, interchangeable parts, I should say, and the like. But I think it was just associated with a lot of, like, sickness and smog and close quarters, poor living conditions. There weren't unions back then, so people were overworked. Though people are being overworked now, too. I don't know. It's... Also, people probably find that metal and smoke and such are a little bit more distasteful and cold than, oh no!
Okay, good to know.
Than, nature.
So don't leave the lights on.
Which is
Avoid
organic
the horror monsters.
and colorful and pretty. I mean, it's always interesting when you find the dichotomies like that.
Note to self, get the sonar upgrades when I get the chance instead.
Whoa. Yep. Enemy. Enemy sighted.
I don't like this place.
What is the deep light?
I don't like this place. Like, if I could fight them instead of them insta-gibbing me, I think I'd be okay with it. Oh.
And do those things insta-kill? You can't fight them?
It's an insta-kill.
Oh.
Yep.
Makes me wonder what you're actually going to encounter down here.
I don't know. I don't like it. Looks like there's a permanent upgrade over on the other side. However, there's a save point down here. Okay, good. Bone vaults.
Ooh.
Freaky.
Probably where all the whales and leviathans leave their bones. Oh, that one's opening its mouth for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to deal with that. Quite yet. Okay.
You missed your chance.
Maybe.
Nope. Do you have to swim into it as her? As Marin, I mean? Nah.
No, it's something. It wants to eat something.
It wants something from you.
Yeah.
But it's dead.
So?
Oh, that reminds me. So,
Uh.
if you guys are familiar with The Little Mermaid and Ursula, Ursula had this lair that was literally like a leviathan's corpse. Remember?
Yeah, it was gross. I didn't like it.
So, I actually have the comic book issue that details the origins of said Leviathan. It was awesome when they made Disney comics back in the day. So yeah, I have this comic book from the 90s, and I absolutely love it. And it details how Ariel and her one sister, I think it was like Aquaria, Aquilina. It's the
right,
blue...
I forgot. She has like a ton of sisters that are kind of jerks. She has 6
sisters. I know, but no, the sister was the nice one. So she had a blue tail and sort of like light brown hair.
I guess her sisters weren't jerks. They just didn't care about her. I get Disney movies mixed up a lot where the families are complete assholes.
Well, they just wanted to keep with their father's expectations and be, you know, the perfect daughters, whereas Ariel was somewhat rebellious.
You realize that describes, like, literally half of Disney movies?
Yes. But in any case, so the
As
origin...
she got nearer to the resting place of the fallen clockwork seahorse, Marin wondered what had brought it here. Had it perished while protecting the Merrows against the Red Reapers?
But I want to get back to the Leviathan. So, this obviously takes place long before the movie. And, so it turns out that there was actually a race of beings similar to the merfolk, but not quite.
You're gonna get an interruption in like 2 seconds.
Fine.
No sooner had she salvaged the parts of the destroyed seahorse than a horde of Red Reapers descended on her from above. Could she escape the bone vaults before they caught her?
Okay.
Oh, interesting. I went the wrong way. Like, I came in the back way.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Well, that's unique.
Well, you made it.
Yeah.
Well, not
Of
quite.
course, they send more. Because that's, you know, gotta have tension. Hup.
Oh, that was close.
Wait for a second. No. Fuck. Okay.
Do you still have the upgrade or no?
Oh!
No, you don't anymore. The parts were up there.
No. Parts were not up there.
I just saw the parts. They were
No,
glowing green.
those were the remains. I already got the part. See him being chased by Red Reapers?
Yeah.
There's your answer. So, the Red Reapers are... Ow. Okay.
Oh, one popped up
That's
from
cool.
there.
Yeah, that's why I ran into issues. Come on, break for me. Break for me.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're just all good. Oh, no. I went the wrong direction. Okay, luckily I had just enough boost for this.
Whoa! There's
We're
the
good.
beams. Yeah, and they annihilated them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that was stressful.
So where was I? So, it turns out that there was another race of beings, and I forget what they're precisely called. Hey, there's a bone. Pick it up and give it to the bonefish. So they were like these sort of eels. They had sort of a very pale green texture to their skin. Well, okay, color. Their coloration was a pale green. They were a little bit... I don't really think they were scalier, actually. They all had sort of greasy, dark hair. Typically black, though sometimes it was also orange and green. And then they had pitch black eel tails with a green edge. And they could actually electrocute people with their tails, too, which was interesting. But I suppose there was a rival king named Cornelius. And so he dwelled there and had been exiled by Ariel's father, King Triton. And he had long tried to find a way to overthrow Triton, and the only way that he could feasibly do so, in his mind, was to take King Triton's Triton away from him. And so he actually enlisted the help of Ursula to kidnap the girls. And she also promised to somehow grant him the Trident. But essentially, she wanted the corpse of the Leviathan. It turned out that he had kept this giant Leviathan as a pet and put it in a maze. It was interesting. So it was like a stone maze that they would send prisoners into, and the maze was covered with a net so that the merpeople that were forced into it couldn't push against the net to get out of the maze itself. They just had to keep going around the corridors. And all the while, Leviathan was also going about those same corridors. And it turned out that Ariel and her sister were put into this maze. And, or actually no, maybe it was just her sister was in the maze. And Ariel somehow beat up one of the guards, got him to electrocute the net. I don't know. But in any case, the Leviathan got really mad, tore itself through the net, started terrorizing all of the eel people, and Ariel was able to save her sister, but was captured in the process. And I recall she was put behind some kind of glass prison. And it was there that she encountered, I suppose Cornelius had a daughter. And she was sort of like, imagine if Ariel was evil. That's essentially what this daughter was. And then there was the queen of the land, and her name was actually Cornelia, which I found was horrendous.
Well, okay, so turns out the alternate merpeople civilization is terrible at naming. They're all named Cornelius, Cornelia, or Cornelio, or like, you know, some varying variety of that.
All starts with corn.
It's a beheading if you don't. Makes it really easy to remember people's names, and also sort people by gender. However, it's really weird